Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here. Now a couple of days ago, there was a roadmap released for the live service of Battlefield 5 called Tides of War. So we got a roadmap all the way up until March of 2019. Now, a lot of the things in here are stuff that you would usually expect from a Battlefield title on launch, but this time around it's tacked onto the live service. Now, I don't know why they're doing this. Like, a lot of this stuff isn't new or isn't game changing. I made a video the other day just talking about what was in the live service, like all the way up until March. I didn't really give my opinion, but this is going to be a more opinionated video. So the practice range we had in Battlefield 4 on launch, it was absent in Battlefield 1. Now they're putting this as a part of the live service. So in December, January, all we're getting is a war story that probably should also be in the live service. I mean, in the launch of the game, and vehicle cosmetics, which should also be in the game at launch. I mean, now it's just coming out like a month later. And location, tank battles, Belgium. So not quite sure on what that is. It might be multiple maps. I have no idea. I know that their plan is to progress throughout the war, but I feel like they're putting out a half-baked game in favor of, you know, completing it with the live service feature and promise of all this free content and stuff. Next, in the months of January and March, we have Combined Arms, which is the co-op mode, which I was expecting on launch once again. We have something with Grand Operations, the return of Rush, which is like nothing new, and a new multiplayer mode called Squad Conquest. So again, nothing really game-breaking or game-changing here. There's not a whole lot to look forward to for January and March. Now we go into starting in March. So it's called Trial by Fire. We're going to get the Battle Royale Firestorm, so the BR mode for Battlefield 5. That's great. I know a lot of people are maybe looking forward to it. A lot of people really don't care. And a lot of people wanted this directly at launch, much like Call of Duty did. You know, they launched directly with the BR mode for the game. Then we have Location Battle for Greece. No clue on whether this will be multiple maps or not. A new mission for Combined Arms, and a new multiplayer mode. So besides the weapons that they say will be confirmed later down the road for the coming months in the live service, there's not a whole lot here, to be honest. It really feels like they're using the live service as a poor man's excuse to releasing a game that is probably unfinished. And it sucks to say, I've been a long-time fan of the Battlefield franchise, but we're getting a lot less for our money this year for the price of, you know, almost $80 Canadian if you buy the normal edition. Of course, we're getting the free live service, but who knows how long that'll be. And so, I don't know, it just feels really, really shitty right now. And maybe they need a longer development cycle. Maybe they need to start doing that. Not put a Battlefield title out every 2 years, maybe every 3 years, if that's what they need to make a complete finished title on launch, and not have all the other content that should be in there at launch come out in the subsequent months, you know? So I really don't know. Or just bring back premium. I know a lot of people don't like premium. It breaks up the player base, but at least you have the assurance that you'll have X amount of content in the life cycle of the game. Of course, that doesn't mean there's going to be more at launch, so it doesn't really fix that problem. So they need to maybe think about increasing the development cycle of a game to 3 years or 4 years or something like that, so they release a product which people are going to want to buy, that's going to have all the features that people expect at launch from a game like Battlefield and a AAA developer like DICE and a publishing company like EA. But then again, we are all getting used to the shady tactics of EA. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I know this was a highly opinionated video. I don't expect everybody to agree with me, that's fine. But, you know, opinions are made to be discussed and debated on. So let me know your thoughts, comments in the section down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as I try to release Battlefield and other first-person shooter-related content pretty much every day. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.